Okay, good morning, class. It's about that time. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. I gave you a little bit of extra time to talk about the pledge education process. Hope you guys did your projects. As you know, they are due this morning. So before I do that, though, before we get into the presentations, I really just want to take roll call. So if you can, when I call your name, just raise your hand and say present.
I'm here.
Okay, Timothy Brandt.
He ain't here.
Kid's never here. All right, Melanie Buchanan. I think she went to the bathroom. Okay. Ann Monty.
Here.
Yeah, I saw you run in. Way to make it on time. Sean Murphy.
What?
Okay, Sean's here as usual.
Sorry, I was
Gina
kinda
Sporio.
Here.
That's enough, Sean. I'm trying to take attendance. Megan
Sorry,
Zabo.
teach.
Here.
And lastly, Samantha Zimmerman.
Here.
All right, perfect. Now that we got that out of the way, who would like to get started with the presentations? Hey, perfect. Megan, you emailed me several times about Brotherhood. I loved everything you had to say. Why don't you tell us a little bit more about Brotherhood?
Well, I learned that being a brother is more than just being a friendly face. It's also about communicating and connecting with one another. I learned that feedback's really important for brotherhood. It's an important way to gain criticism and to allow yourself open to an opportunity to grow. And it's a process that has strengthened our brotherhood, and yeah.
Yeah, that was great. You definitely encompassed everything that Brotherhood's about. As you know, I'm an only child, so being in the fraternity definitely helped me out. But I hope everybody heard that. It was a great explanation of Brotherhood and what it's all about. Who would like to go next? Okay, perfect. Gina, you've been texting the whole time. You've been paying attention. Why don't you keep it going?
Well, each week at our colony meeting, we would talk about servant leadership and how we would show that throughout our colony. And I, for example, would every week go to a local elementary school near St. Joe's and help children with their homework. And it really helped show that our colony is interested in the community around St. Joe's, and it helps us learn about them and about ourselves as well.
Wow, Gina, that was excellent. I completely apologize. You can go back to texting, do your thing. She really set the bar high. Who wants to go next?
I think Sean wants to go next.
I agree. Hey, Sean, heads up.
Thanks, Teach. For me, unity is a group of people working together towards a common goal. And with unity, one brother is not more or less important than the other. Personally, I live in a house with 5 fellow colonists, and we strive to bring unity within the house and the rest of the 5 core values.
Yeah, Sean, that was awesome.
Thanks,
I wasn't expecting much. You were asleep for the whole class, but you have a nice throwing arm, first of all. Second of all, I actually have some of your housemates as students. They're straight A students, but except for Tim. He never showed up to class, as you guys know, so participation grade out the window. But other than that, who wants to go next? Who wants to follow up? Annie, great. Why don't you enlighten us with some of the knowledge that is Alpha Kappa Psi, if you will.
So throughout this pledge education process and experience, we learned a lot about the 5 core values of Alpha Kappa Psi, but in my opinion, I think the knowledge of Alpha Kappa Psi in the past and present is super important to have. We learned about the origins of our brotherhood and that it was founded at NYU on October 5th of 1904. We learned about the importance of giving constructive feedback to your brothers. We learned a lot about the facts of Alpha Kappa Psi, but I think the most important thing we learned throughout this whole process is what it really means to be a brother and all it encompasses in all these core values. We learned the importance of always being there for your brothers. We learned about what it means to be unified for one common goal of becoming a fraternity. We learned about giving back to our community and our fellow brothers. And finally, we learned about what it takes to have integrity and living our lives based off of honesty, ethics, and fairness.
Wow, that was awesome. I definitely feel enlightened. Thank you for sharing, and thank you for coming to class. I appreciate it. All right, so it seems we have one final presentation. We saved the last for the best. So, Sam, if you can enlighten us what integrity is all about. Hey, and Sean, if you could go back to sleep, put your head down so we can see Sam. Thank you.
Don't have to ask me twice, Teach.
So I think someone who has integrity is someone who's honest, someone who's ethical, and someone who's fair. And I think that everyone in this fraternity has integrity, which is really important. And I hope that all the future members to come also really value integrity just like we do.
Yeah, Sam, that was perfect. It was short, but it was very powerful, and it really exemplified what integrity is all about. And like, one value is not more important than the other. You guys all did a fantastic job. overall, these are all things that Alpha Kappa Psi really strives to perform and to instill in their members. It's very important to us. We've learned all about this stuff and even more through this pledge education process. We don't have enough time to go through all of it in class, but for your next project, get prepared. That's what we're going to cover next. So you're dismissed for today. Have a nice rest of your day. See you next time. Sean, class is over. Time to go home.
Oh, thanks, Deech.